Hey Brian, it's Steve. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 things that you can do today to start beating new look exterior cleaning. Because when you Google pressure washing Christiansburg, right after this map section, you have Yelp, and then they're the first website that comes out in the organic search section for pressure washing Christiansburg. And they're getting a lot of traffic from being here. So I want to show you how you can beat these guys, take their position, and get all of that traffic coming to your website. So you're probably wondering why I'm even making this video for you. It's really simple. I found that a lot of small businesses, you're busy taking care of your customers, your employees. Sometimes, it can be tiring learning how to use the internet to bring you more customers. And sometimes the thing that stops you from hiring somebody is to know who's an expert and who isn't. So I like to make these attack plans, give them away for free. So some people, you use them and they implement it themselves, but other people call me back so I can help out. Whatever you decide to do is good with me. After this video, if you would like to chat some more, please reach out. So why don't we get into it? The 3 things that I want to share with you today is content, backlinks, and citations. And I know that you told me that you're in the middle of redoing your website. So maybe you can keep some of these things in mind as you go through that process. When I'm looking at your competitor site here, I can see that they only have about 500 words of content. So for your new website that you're building, I would recommend that you have about 1,500 words or 2,000 words of content. And why is that? So Google, I don't know if you know this, but they send out bots to read every single website on the internet. Google literally sends out bots to read everything. And what are they looking for? Google is looking for engagement. Google wants people to use Google as long as possible so they can sell more ads. And the way that Google measures engagement is authority and relevance. So if Google sees 2 websites on pressure washing, one has 500 words of content, the other one has 1,500 words of content, then Google will think that 1,500 word of content is more authoritative than the 500 words of content. So you really want to have more content than your competitors, so Google will see you as an authority on pressure washing in Christiansburg. And so that's the other part about it. So pressure washing Christiansburg is a keyword. You want relevant keywords like this embedded throughout your website. And so you want it in the header, you want it in the body. So, and a cool place, a little tip for you is you can actually put keywords in images as well. So if I'm looking at your logo here, I can see that it's saved as a bunch of numbers, but if you were to, call this logo, name this image as, White's logo pressure washing, then you could have pressure washing as a keyword embedded in your images. So that's the first thing. You want to have content. You want to have the keywords embedded in that content, so you will be seen as authority and relevant to what the person is searching for more than your customers, right? Or more than your competitors, right? So that's the first thing, content. The second thing that you want to do is start building a backlink profile. So you want to get backlinks. And when I talk about backlinks, this is another website linking back to your website, driving traffic to your website. And Google is kind of like a popularity contest. They want to see a lot of good websites vouching for your website. Now, keep in mind, they want to see, we were talking about authority and relevance, right? So it'll be more powerful if you get websites that are related to pressure washing as much as possible. It could be like construction, or it could be safety or water, things like that, rather than, like pizzahut.com, because Google knows that you're not a pizza company, right? So the tool that I use to check backlinks, it's called Ahrefs. This is a paid tool. There are free backlink checkers out there that you can use. You can just go ahead and Google those. But I use this because it has automatic tracking and things that I need for my work. I like using this tool. So why don't we take a look at your competitor here? So for newlookexteriorcleaning.com, they currently have 75 websites that are linking back to their website. 75. And your website currently has 2 websites linking back to your site. So if we can add, if they have 75 links going back to their site, I would want 150 links going back to your website. So you could really beat these guys. And the thing is, I can see that back in 2015, these guys added a whole bunch of links. But, since then they haven't done any SEO. So you could really overtake them. And because they haven't been doing any SEO activity. And if these 75 links are good enough to rank your competitor's site here, then they'll be good enough to rank your site. So we want to get these and even more. So we want to go through each and every single one of these links and see how they're getting this link back to your competitor's link and get those links to go back to your site. Now, for these links, sometimes it's as simple as creating a profile like on these Blogspot sites, and you can get a link back to your site as easy as that. Other times you actually need to write an article and submit it so it'll be on their blog. Other times you can, read a blog article that, one of these sites has written, and then you can write a comment on there and then put a link that goes back to your site. Other times, you would need to pay for sponsorship or other things like that. So sometimes it can cost money as well. So for all of these links though, we want to investigate how did they get a link to your competitor's site and get it going back to your site. So that's the second thing, backlinks. First thing was content. Second thing is backlinks. The third thing is I'd like to show you this here. This map section is the best spot to be in. And I can see that you're actually already on here, top 3, which is great. So if you want to move up higher, the way to do that is through citations. So what is a citation? A citation is when your business name, address, and phone number is listed in different directories. And a directory is just a website that allows you to list your business information, such as Yelp or Yellow Pages and things like that. So what I would do for you is I would try to research how many citations your competitors are getting, look at how many you have, and then put yourself in those same directories and even more, like way more. So you can really blast these guys out of the water, and it'll really give Google an indicator that your site has that authority. It can be trusted. And as your website ranks, as you get more citations, Google will start to trust your business and your profile more and more, so you can move up. And all aspects of this matter. So Goliath has more reviews than you currently, so we would want to get your review count up. We'd also want to take a look at images, videos, posts. Like what are the items do they have going on within this map pack? So you can have more content on your Google profile so that you can move up this ranking. So that way, if you're at the top of this map pack and you're at the top of this organic section, you'll be completely dominating this Google search page. So the customer, when they see you on 2 different sections of the front page, they'll be able to trust you and click on your site and bring you more business. So why don't we recap really quick? So first thing is, as you're doing the redo of your website, you want to have 1,500 to 2,000 words of content right on your homepage. And also make sure to put those keywords in the images as well. The second thing is the backlinks. So look at what backlinks your customers are getting and get those linking back to your site. And then finally, what kind of citations and what kind of content in their Google business profile does your competitors have, and make sure you're getting those citations and you're putting more content on your Google business profile. If you do these things, then you can dominate this whole front page and start getting a lot more traffic coming to your website. And so what now? I do recommend that you start working on this as soon as possible, because it does take some time to implement and see results. If you have any questions, or if you want to focus on your business and have someone like me do this for you, feel free to shoot me a note and we can chat. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Have a great day.